Home warranties. Now, when you buy a house from a realtor, normally they offer this home warranty. Normally it's like 1 year, but are they really worth it? I'm going to break it down, the whole process that you have to go through with these home warranties. And at the end, we'll really deep dive to see if they're really any good, or you should just keep that $450 in your pocket. I bought a home warranty and I thought I could sleep easy. However, I was hit with reality that that's not the case. It doesn't work how you think it works. And I know if you got a home warranty, the real estate agent told you you was protected. Yeah, they told me the same thing. So that's what I thought. So when I was sold this home warranty, I was advised that if anything goes wrong with this house for 1 year, I was covered. Sounds good, right? As a landlord, I had the infamous toilet issue. You guys are here that landlords, they have to come out, fix the toilet, etc. Well, I had that issue, right? The toilet broke. So I put in a phone call to the warranty company. They advised me they'll send somebody out, etc. And while I had my date for my technician to show up, a door, it was off track. It wasn't closing how it should close. So I figured, hey, well, when the guy gets here, I'll tell him about that to fix it. The way this works, right? Once you put the phone call in, technician comes out on scheduled date. Technician looks at it. Now, when the technician looked at it, I said, hey, my door is off track. Do you think you can fix this too? He said, oh, you gotta put in a separate call for that door. I said, a separate call, but you're here. Anyway, after looking at the toilet, he basically assessed what was needed. And he said, okay, what I'm going to do now is I am going to contact the warranty company, see if they approve the work. And once they approve the work, they'll send me back out of here. And I'm like, it's just the toilet. Fortunately, at the time, I didn't have a tenant in the property, but whatever, right? So it took about 2 weeks, okay? Now, what I discovered was for each item you have, right, you have to make a phone call. Now you can make a phone call with 3 items, you can, but you have to report report what's going on. Once you report what's going on, there's a process in this. And in that process, they gotta get it approved, right? Now, let's say that, and this is a true story that happened to me. Let's say that your unit broke. And when I say unit, your HVAC unit. At this time, I have a tenant in the property in the summer, Charlotte, North Carolina. We get some pretty hot summers. So something went wrong with the unit. I called the home warranty company. I told them. They looked at it. And again, they assessed the issue. They say, hey, this unit needs X. I forgot the part that I needed. I said, great, let's do it. Now, in the meantime, I had a tenant in the property with no AC, okay? So, me being the landlord that I am, what I did, I called somebody else because I knew that it was going to be a process. The next day, well, after the technician came from the warranty company, I'm calling them and said, okay, we're processing your paperwork, all right? Remember I told you I got a second quote. One guy said, hey, I can fix this. It's gonna be $350 to fix the issue. That's included the part. And I said, oh, okay. Well, when the warranty company called me back, they said, hey, we can get this approved. There's a $500 deductible, and then we will pay the rest. They were getting billed $800. So they had me paying a deductible of $500, and they were gonna pay $300 out to the person who did the work. Meanwhile, I told you the quote I got. The quote I got was $350, so it's like, yo, I might as well just deal with my guy for $350 because I'm coming out cheaper. And I'm like, wait, hold on. What is this home warranty good for? Now, This was the first year of me owning this particular property, so I was having problems, and I bought the property off the market. This was one of my first rental properties back in the day, right? So when I say back in the day, this goes back to like 2008, right? So this was my last straw, right? So something went wrong with the water heater, right? So when something went wrong with the water heater, I want to say it needed to be replaced. It was older than 10 years, right? It needed to be replaced, okay? Called the warranty company. The warranty company, right? They were going to have me waiting like 2 weeks. The tenant doesn't have hot water. I got a tenant in there. They don't have hot water. And then they said, if you are approved, your deductible for this will be $750. I said, what? $750? Now, this was back in the day, okay? Prices have increased for these things, but I was able to knock it out in 2 days, right? In 2 days, I was able to knock it because I got tired of waiting on them, but I got a guy who put it in for $250, and we bought a water heater. It was like $600, right? So I could have paid the $750 deductible or just pay $850 and get it over with, right? So that's what I did. I just paid the $850, got it over with, and I said, hey, I'm done with this due to the time. And the reason I'm making this video, because recently a friend of mine, her water heater broke. She has a home warranty. So the home warranty took 2 weeks, okay? And her deductible was $1,350, okay? And I was telling her, I was like, how much they get charged? He was like, yo, they got charged $1,800, which that's the price for, you know, the retail person. I'm an investor, so I might get things a little cheaper because I know guys. Like for me, I can get a water heater installed for like $500. The water heater is going to be $800, right? So essentially, her deductibles is what I would have got the whole deal for. So even though home warranties might be a scam, but doesn't necessarily mean owning real estate is a scam. So make sure you click on this video next to me so that you can see why you need to be in the game. I'm Nasser, AKA the real estate guru. I'm not a guru, I'm a doer because I actually do this business. Peace.